The movie's starting. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Movie is Starting podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Chris.
And I'm your other host, Jeremiah.
And today we're joined by...
Coach Seando.
Twitch streamer extraordinaire.
And bearded wanderer.
Yep, and lover of the banana vodka.
Hey, at least the banana's got to go down somewhere.
Just not your throat, right?
Phrasing.
Inside joke. So, what movie did you pick for us to watch tonight?
Today, I went with the one, the only, They Live.
They live, we sleep.
Oh. Spoilers.
You snore.
Absolute classic.
It's great. And it really shows you, this movie is very much evidence of how much John Carpenter is ahead of the curve.
He's a prophet.
Yeah, and he wrote this about Reagan's America, but it's definitely, the last presidency we had before the current one very, very much mirrored this movie, I felt.
A little bit, yeah.
The only difference is we didn't have glasses for that.
No. Well, we didn't need them.
We didn't have the glasses. We just had Twitter.
They weren't really even being subliminal about it. They were just doing it.
Like, we're doing shit. And I'm doing it on Twitter.
Who needs glasses now, baby?
Yeah.
Nobody needs glasses. All right,
y'all.
this is what we're gonna do. Okay, go on. Just go to sleep. Don't worry about it. Consume. Bye.
Yeah. Get a nice tan.
Yeah.
Except when you look at the glasses that Trump's across his forehead, it says, "This is your guy."
Look right into the sun. It won't hurt you. Okay, you can do it. I have a lot of faith in you.
Look, Godzilla. Anyway,
you're fired.
Yeah.
So, what made you want to pick this one for us to watch?
My buddy showed it to me when I was in college. I thought it was a WTF kind of movie. I didn't know what the hell I was going to be doing. And then next thing I know, I'm hooked on it, and it's also got Roddy Piper, which I'm a big wrestling old school fan. So and John Carpenter is just, dude, that guy's a genius.
I could watch anything by John Carpenter that isn't called The Ward multiple times.
They base a lot of the character on Roddy Piper's life, like a lot of the whole thing about him.
A couple of the stories he tells, I hear, is just slightly tweaked.
Yeah, he grew up homeless, and and they used, and something else, like a lot of the dialogue also in this movie were just stuff that he had written down as one-liners that he hadn't used yet for wrestling. And so he told Carter, he's like,
ass and bubble gum.
Yeah, he's like, if you can use these in the script, go ahead and throw them in there. Yeah. And they used several of them.
Yeah. And also, this movie is, if there's one thing it's known for, it is probably one of the longest, most awesome fight scenes ever filmed, to the point where South Park made fun of it.
It had, at one point, I don't know if it still has it. It had the distinction of being the longest filmed fight scene, or Guinness Book of World Records longest fight scene, because they actually purposely wanted to break the record. That was their whole mission.
And
with
you got Roddy Piper in a movie, who's known to be a wrestler. Of course, you're going to have him do wrestling shit in an alley. I don't know, but.
I mean, that makes sense, because that's
all over some
wrestling,
sunglasses, right? Yeah, he was giving him suplexes and freaking body slams and shit. And then even Keith David's doing some of it too, which is kind of awesome.
We can get into it whenever we get to that moment. But there was a whole thing about how I remember.
Cannot wait.
About years and years ago, whenever Roddy Piper appeared on one of Joe Bob Briggs's shows, I think it was the one he had on TNT. I think it was Monster Vision or whatever, whichever one was on TNT. And they interviewed him, and he talked about how, he and Keith David would practice in his backyard for hours just to try to get the fight right, and how it kind of took some doing to get Keith David good at it, because he thought Piper thought he'd be good at wrestling because he was a good dancer, and usually he talked about how wrestlers are really good dancers because of all the footwork they have to do, and he thought maybe we can do this.
It's all choreographed anyway, so.
And he was like, maybe we can do this, reverse engineer this and make you a good wrestler in this situation. And apparently it doesn't work that way, because I guess he really had to it took a lot that's why he and Keith David had to rehearse it for months to get it right.
Well, if he was doing maybe martial arts style fighting, it might have been okay as a dancer, because you hear a lot of stories about dancers being really adapted, like Summer Glau.
Yeah.
She was a ballet dancer, and that's why she was really good at doing the kicks and all that kind of stuff. But this is wrestling fighting.
Yeah.
It's basically a lot of technical strength stuff.
And a lot of it even just boils down to just a street fight. Right? Yeah.
But then you could tell they cared, and you could tell the friendship that they, I think, bonded because of that fight scene. Yeah. You could see it in them. They really, it's like Rocky and what's his face?
Apollo Creed.
Yeah. It's got that same kind of passion.
Let's talk about it more when we get there.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
baby.
Yeah. So we'll
break it down.
Let's get this party started. So, They Live is actually streaming on Amazon Prime right now. If you want to watch it with us using that app, that's fantastic. Otherwise, it is available on pretty much every media format there is.
There's an awesome Blu-ray and apparently now an awesome 4K version that just came out.
I picked up a 4K copy of this from Screen Factory a while ago, and this is my first time watching it, so I'm really excited to see how clear it is. We have the movie queued up before the Universal logo, and we are pressing play now.
Yeah, Jeets.
Yep. Ooh. It's almost like the aliens are invading the planet right now.
This is foreshadowing. So. I love John Carpenter's music that he composes for his movies, but this one has like a very strange Western style jazz, like not jazz, but
like almost like a
bluesy style to it, I guess. Yeah.
And it's always very simplistic and repetitive, but it works.
Well, that's because that's the way he was taught to play piano was. I mean, that's what the Halloween theme is.
Yeah,
was he was told to do a specific progression of notes and just repeat them, and that's what he did for Halloween. He just does that all the time now.
This is actually based off of a short story. I think it's called 8 in the Morning.
Yeah,
something like that. It's or 8 o'clock in the 8 o'clock in the morning. And actually, it's kind of different in that one it was about hypnosis, like the aliens were doing stuff through hypnosis as opposed to like using subliminal messaging. And the whole point of that is the Nada character that he plays. Here we are. I love how they just like show him appear, like he's that's why his name is Nada.
He's a drifter.
He comes from nothing and he is nothing, basically.
What? Now do you see me and now do you don't?
No.
Oh.
But no, the Nada character in the story, I think he gets a phone call that it says 8 o'clock in the morning, you're going to die. And it snaps him out of his hypnosis. And he realizes that, all these fucking aliens are walking around. So like the whole idea of the glasses and all that stuff, that was all an invention of the script of this movie.
It still works.
But like I said, it works fucking great, you know?
I just love when he first like sees the glasses, like he wears the glasses, and like how messed up everything is.
Yeah, like and they're even kind of show. That's kind of like the whole thing with this, of just showing that. Oh wow, look at this amazing city and how the veneer.
And then you see
that's on there.
The real version of it. And
it's
like, that's not cool.
Yeah,
it's a video game. I swear. Could you imagine this game being a video game?
Yeah.
Surprised. Actually, I'm honestly surprised no one has tried.
We got a Big Trouble in Little China game. Why couldn't we get one of these?
Yeah. What the heck, man?
I mean, the fight scene alone would have been worth it.
Oh yes. All right, I gotta ask, what is your boy's favorite John Carpenter movie?
Honestly, this one is pretty up there. I mean,
this one's high up on my list. But the one that Frank Armitage is actually John Carpenter's. That's his little screen name. So he didn't want his name constantly being on the screen over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the one I end up watching the most is probably Prince of Darkness.
Escape from New York is up there too.
That one is interesting. It's like the devil coming back kind of thing. Yep. And you get it. We've watched it for the podcast, but you get like the religious reasons for what's happening and also the scientific reasons for what's happening at the same time. And it just makes it like really interesting instead of just being like, oh look, the devil's coming, kind of thing. It's really well written, I think, and then it's also kind of like a slasher. And
possession.
Possession stuff. It's
I'll have to watch that movie now.
It's really good.
Yeah, well, it's part of his Into the World
trilogy.
Because I completely forgot of In the Mouth of Madness is also a great Carpenter.
The Thing.
Yeah. Nope. Yes, it's hard to really.
He has a lot of winners.
I can't really say that I have one.
That's why I said the one that I end up watching the most is Prince of Darkness. That's why I would probably say that's my favorite. But I mean, like, honestly, there's probably like 5 movies of his that are tied for first place.
And here we're kind of like, they're introducing us to the Nada character. You see that he is basically sort of the working homeless, like a drifter. He's just a guy who's trying to find, he even talked about in that last scene how, I was in Denver, but everything dried up. I'm looking for work.
And that little lady that's trying to help, quote unquote, help him is just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Just like rolling her eyes.
Just another homeless dirtbag, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, wait, did one of you guys say Escape from New York?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Dude, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know. And once again, Head of the curve.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And it even had my favorite actor, Bruce Campbell, in it.
Yep.
Oh, that was in
LA.
That's That's Escape from
is it
LA.
the second one?
Yeah.
Which is essentially just a
remake.
updated remake.
It's a big budget remake of Escape from New York.
Is it really? Okay.
Oh shit! It's the Popo.
Yep.
America.
Oh, high five! Oh, these commercials, teamwork.
Oh, 80s.
Nice mullet.
Oh God, don't remind me.
I had one.
Oh, Jesus.
Mullets are coming back, man. I don't know why.
I want to see more skullets.
That's
kind of like a thing about this guy's almost like hypnotized by the television.
We're establishing that how the TV is basically just sort of like brainwashing people. And even and this is just kind of like showing how it's not really like there's much substance that they're even showing on the stuff they're showing on the TV. It's just like this lady talking about being famous.
Watch me. What?
Is that Jamie Lee Curtis?
She's in everything.
Everything Carpenter did for a minute.
Yeah, for a minute, yes. The Fog. I love The Fog.
Yep. It was originally meant to be a children's horror movie, but
oh God, I can't imagine that.
Yeah, but they were like,
well,
oh,
honestly,
no,
that movie's just as violent as Halloween. You never actually see anything; you just hear it.
Yeah,
it's all about the sound design in that movie.
But at the end, The Fog, you actually see it.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like when people die.
Oh yeah.
You never actually see anything. You see like the weapons might slash or something, but you never really see anybody get stabbed or slashed open. You just kind of hear it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of the same thing with Halloween. You never actually see anybody get killed. You just kind of see the aftermath and
then boing! Yeah.
Did you see Terror Train?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's all right.
Good old Jamie Lee Curtis at her prime.
Prom night. Yeah, prom night.
I love how he calls the dude out on this, where he's just like, "Oh, this is a union gig only." Looks over, sees all the Latino guys that are clearly and he's like, "Can I speak to the shop steward?" He's like, "Okay, buddy."
You have to have a scene with him shirtless. It's just that's common sense.
No, come on, he put a lot of work into
he actually did get because
he was never that big on wrestling.
Exactly,
no,
he actually
because I used to like Seando was saying, like I used to watch. Like the old school wrestling in the early '80s when he was popular and Hulk Hogan. He was never that big. He was always just kind of like this dude wearing like a t-shirt.
I mean, he was muscular, like kind of like more of a lean muscular.
Yeah.
But for this movie, he got jacked.
Bulked the hell up for this movie.
In fact, they even accused him of using steroids.
I would not doubt it.
Said no.
I would not doubt it.
According to him, he said no. But
I mean, honestly, you can't tell, but back then they all did steroids and crack and all that crap.
Yeah.
Look at Jake the Snake.
Well, and painkillers and shit. Like, that was.
Yeah. But I remember, like, the first time I saw this, I was sitting there going, like, I don't remember him looking like that on WWF. I'm like, God damn. But Keith David here is another John Carpenter mainstay.
Yep. Ever since the thing. And, it takes a certain man to pull off a purple tank top. I can tell you that.
Yeah. And keep it clean.
For a lot of construction
his jeans
work,
are jacked up, but that wife beater is spick and span.
I mean, it says a statement.
Yeah.
He's creeping.
You know what? Purple.
No, it's just Roddy following, going like, "Where can I get one of those?"
He's like,
I want to know where you can get one of those. I thought about doing Nada for Halloween a few years back, but it's just
honestly, no one would know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's just like he's supposed to be invisible.
Yeah, I mean, if I had,
he's just an everyday.
The thing is though, to make it distinctive, I couldn't really do it. It'd be like going as the Punisher because I'd have to have a gun.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
Well, if you had the glasses and the mullet, it might be a thing.
Dude, I had to explain to my kids today who the Punisher was. Like that's how old we're getting now.
Yeah.
Just show them the Dolph Lundgren movie.
Oh my gosh, dude! I'm like, I was explaining the Punisher, and they're like, the who? I was like, oh my god!
And then you can tell them that he's this guy that attacks people who make bad puns. And then he kills himself because of the irony.
Yes.
So.
There's another John Carpenter go-to is Peter Jason.
Yep.
He was in Prince of Darkness also.
Yep. And
this and Prince of Darkness were a 2-picture deal with his Live Films company.
Yeah.
That Larry Franco ran, where it was like within the space of 2 years he would release 2 movies, and it was first Prince of Darkness and then this
one. Yeah.
They were filmed like almost back to back.
That's the thing with. I mean, he really is a cult film director because when his movies come out, with the exception of Halloween, it's like they're kind of bombs. Like they don't make money, but then they stand the test of time.
A lot of his movies are very low budget.
Yeah,
like Halloween was made on like $100,000 and it made like $40 million.
Yeah,
and then like this was only made on $1 million. Prince of Darkness was made for $1 million, but like when he makes a movie that gets a big
I just
budget,
have to say Colt 45. It works every time. Sorry.
You can tell like John Carpenter and like Jim Henson are those style of like artists that actually can see a vision, but people don't understand it at the time frame.
Yeah. Like Jeremiah says, he is ahead of the curve a lot of the time.
And like this is the thing in this monologue that Keith David has when he describes, it's basically the housing crash.
Yeah.
Like talking about the bailouts and stuff like that. It's just like,
But getting back to like the budget thing, like when Carpenter gets like a big budget, that's when his movies bomb.
Yeah.
Like The Thing was a huge budget movie, bomb.
Yeah.
Escape from LA was a huge budget movie, bomb.
Yeah.
But it's funny. You think about like 10 years later, 15 years later, after it came out.
But they get appreciated later on. Like I said, like The Thing, I think, was it a good idea to release The Thing the same weekend as E.T.?
Yeah.
Probably not.
But who would have ever predicted, right?
Well, that E.T. would have been a huge, the biggest movie of the year, yeah. But like it was, I always, like as a little kid, like my dad told me I had seen the black and white thing years and years before that. But like when my dad told me what this new one was about, and it was like a gory ass horror movie, I was sitting there going like, counter programming?
Yeah.
Like the kids can go and see E.T. and I'll go see this because I don't want to watch this treacly, syrupy little kid movie, and I'll go watch this one where people's heads are splitting open and shit.
Dude, it was crazy. Like I remember watching it last year, and that was the first time in like 10, 15 years of watching it, right? Mm-hmm. And I felt like I was watching it for the first time again. It was like there was things that I totally, completely forgot that happened in The Thing.
It's just one thing that gets me at that movie is like that movie was made in like what 82?
Yeah.
And the physical effects still hold up completely.
Isn't that crazy?
There's another mainstay, George Buck Flower.
Oh, yeah, he's in a bunch of these, too.
Yeah, he was another guy that Carpenter, like...
He's the homeless guy sitting here watching TV.
The guy that always talks like this.
Yeah, it looks like he has no teeth.
Oh.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of John Carpenter movies.
And he's Rhett from Back to the Future.
Yeah, the homeless guy that's sleeping on the...
driver.
Sleeping on the bench.
I kind of wonder if he actually was a bum. I mean, he just looks like somebody who would be a bum.
Maybe he just researched it really well.
Yeah.
But he's in Village of the Damned.
Yeah.
Or maybe he was before he actually started getting in these roles.
Yeah. Well, no, he was a 60s actor, too, because he was... and he's in Star... I just remembered he's also in Starman. He's the guy that Jeff Bridges hitches the ride with.
Oh, yeah.
But no, he was in, like...
what was it? Like Arizona, I guess.
Yeah. But Buck Flowers, or Buck Flower, I should say, he was in, was it Ilsa, She-Woman of the SS or whatever?
Oh, my God. We had that at the video store I worked at when I was a kid. We had a bunch of those
exploitation,
Ilsa movies.
porn, basically.
Yeah, those softcore, torture porny movies,
yeah. And then, how does he know all this? How does he know verbatim what he's saying?
Because Roddy Piper knows how to act.
He even loses the signal because he's probably got an earpiece in.
Yeah.
Does he have
well, no, it's just because
that's serious time.
I might be having a stroke. It's just lying here and makes me laugh.
Blow it out of your ass. That sounds like a Russell line.
Yeah. Blow it out your ass.
All right, Boom Pa, let's go back inside.
Yeah, come on, Pop.
You're freaking out the normals. Come on.
Me mom misses you. I saw, like they have those old children's book covers. They always give a really adult they put an adult title on it, kind of meme thing that goes around. There's one that I saw that was two kids holding a plate, and on it is a set of dentures, and there's someone watching through the window going ooh, and the title was Grandpa's dentures still smell like Mima's insides.
Terrible.
Too real.
Mima.
God.
Hang on a second. I actually sent it to somebody so I can actually quote it verbatim. Oh, there it is. Papa's dentures smell like Miwa's box.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah. It was. I love how like they kind of essentially the place where they're staying is basically just a giant Hooverville. Yeah.
No, it's in Chicago. This is Lightfoot Lane.
Oh yeah.
By where I live, there's an overpass that a bunch of homeless people live in.
Yeah, all the tents and everything.
Yeah,
like that,
it's like every arch had somebody's tent stuck in it. And during COVID, when everything shut down, everyone was blaming Lightfoot for the job losses and everything and all that because she was being real strict about everything. Yeah. And they actually, one of the homeless people actually painted above it. This is Lightfoot Lane.
That's good.
Evolution, I think he was trying to say.
We just need to mess with the rabbit ears a little bit.
Damn Dish Network.
Yeah. So someone's trying to watch scrambled porn.
It's right here, baby.
Does that's the thing, is only Roddy Piper notices this guy freaks out every time the signal gets lost.
I know. Like,
sucking his nuts.
Like, these people are complaining about their heads, and this guy keeps sprinting to this church.
Yeah.
Every time the signal gets cut off, he runs over there.
He's like, either he's on blow, or it's an orgy over there, and he's looking good.
I don't know what kind of church this is, but
he's like, well, I'm gonna take off this button, so I'm gonna tell you soon.
Oh, shit.
I like how he just nonchalant walks.
Yeah. He's
I'm not doing nothing.
Just making his way over there,
I know, there's nothing wrong. He's just like, all right, what's going on here?
And then here's I know in this next scene, a veteran character actor, Cy Richardson, I think is his name. That's the black guy.
The preacher?
No, the other guy.
Oh, the other guy that's running the church. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was in what's his face? Alex Cox, the guy who did Repo Man. He's one of the guys that he likes to use a lot, and he also was in Straight to Hell.
I like how he accidentally finds the glasses. Yeah. Did Roddy Piper get scared?
Was it Hoffmeyer lenses or whatever they're calling them?
Yeah.
Look at it. They're cooking some meth over here, man. What's going on?
Yeah. Heisenberg glasses.
I am the one who knocks.
Yeah.
I just like how he's just like, okay.
He's like, this is stupid.
Fuck yeah.
He's like, is this a cult? Like, where did I walk into?
And it's clear that it's like, oh look, it's a recording of people singing
that goes into a peephole.
What's wrong with it? Look at that tiny dish of yours. Man, look at that handsome coif in the background there.
That's the guy that fell apart in Prince of Darkness in the parking lot.
Dude, I gotta watch Prince of Darkness now.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, and he found a hidden compartment.
Did you twip? A lot of that coordination that he has in wrestling isn't paying off.
Yeah, the black guy, the black bald guy is he's Cy Richardson. He's like I said, he's like a character who's been like a bunch of shit.
Strong people, you got one in the other room.
Yep. I mean, I'm trying to remember. It was Pile Driver. I think was his finishing move. I can't remember. It's been forever.
I haven't watched that.
Oh, Roddy Piper.
Decades. Yeah. I remember him wearing a skirt. Or
yes, with his Roddy Piper shirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
I'll look it up.
He had that talk show. He had a little talk show.
Yeah, Piper's Pit. Which.
Okay.
Yeah, but so years and actually. When I first moved here to Chicago, this was, I think back in 2006. Friends of mine, it was actually John, who's been on the show, and his brother. When I got into town, they're like, oh, apparently there's some horror festival thing going on, and they're doing a drive-in show of They Live, and I can't remember the other one. I think the other one was From Beyond. And Roddy Piper,
that's a combo.
Yeah, like Roddy Piper was there. And he kind of did like the little, like kind of introduced the film and stuff. And man, it's just like, and it was great because it was the first, like I had already seen this movie, but it was fun watching two people who'd never seen this movie for the first time.
Like, what's great about Roddy Piper was he made a comeback with Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah, where he basically was just sort of like playing a version of the wrestler from the movie, the Mickey Rourke
the one
movie.
with Mickey Rourke.
He was kind of doing a version of that. You guys remind me of my boys. It's like, oh, you got kids? Not anymore.
But it was great. It was like I felt like it was They Live mixed with that.
Yeah.
Like his character.
Yeah. Roddy Piper died, I think it was 2015. I think I saw it.
Yeah, it feels like yesterday, but man.
Yeah, it was back in 15. He was only 61 because,
steroids.
Yeah, well, not so much the steroids, but just like all the crap because I don't think he was one of the guys which I don't think he actually did a lot of steroids because he wasn't a huge dude.
Yeah, except for this, maybe.
But no, like I remember seeing him.
Oh,
yeah.
Flowers in the Attic.
Oh, yeah. He had sex with his sister in that.
Gross. Yeah, I mean, it was Kirsty Swanson, but come on.
Yeah, I mean, attractive sisters. But no, I remember seeing Roddy Piper at Wizard World. I want to say like back in 2009, and he looked terrible. I mean, I was watching him walk was painful.
All busted up.
Like, yeah, his knees. You just tell that
Hips,
he was. Yeah. So just like all the physical shit, because that's the thing. I was like,
well, you watch any of those wrestlers that were at that convention, like what was it, Virgil?
Yeah.
And $1 Million Man kind of stuff. They all were just like hobbling.
Yeah, it's like because it is a job where you're on the road like every day of the year, and you're basically just throwing you're punishing your body. And that's why a lot of wrestlers
no real recuperation.
Yeah, like they don't have the time to do it. And a lot of wrestlers get addicted to the pain pills and alcohol and other substances. But that's why the smart ones, like people like Dwayne Johnson and Dave Bautista, realize, all right, I'm going to get out of this, and famously Jesse Ventura, like I'm going to get out of this by going into acting because Ventura.
Roddy tried it, but it didn't really.
Well, a lot of wrestlers tried acting, but you could tell that they're terrible actors just because.
Like Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Andre the Giant, I mean, that guy just drank a shitload.
Oh, and he also had gigantism.
Yeah, I mean,
his voice, his accent made him somewhat unintelligible.
But because he even had the option of like he could have had a procedure done that would have saved his life. But he's like, no.
Hulk Hogan tried it.
Mm-hmm.
We all saw No Holds Barred.
Brother.
Oh my god.
Shaka bra.
Well, he wasn't a couple. He didn't the Hulk Hogan do The Nanny? Or was it some kind of Nanny movie?
Yeah.
And then that Three Ninjas movie.
Yeah. And I love this scene. This scene's great because it's just
the trashing of the homeless people.
It's great, but it's also very like, especially if you look at what happened during the protests and stuff, very haunting and very revealing. Come on, Boompa. And then apparently, Roddy Piper said that something that actually happened to him in his life. They incorporated it in the movie, where it's the thing that Keith David does in this scene whenever he like calls out to him. He said like whenever he was in a situation similar to this, like, and somebody that he had depended on, was kind of friends with, basically did the exact same thing to him. Yeah.
Oh shit! Is this going to be a repeat of that Hellraiser 3 scenario?
Mm-hmm.
Shit! Gasoline!
Wait, wasn't Hellraiser 3 a terrible movie? Isn't that the one they? I'm trying to remember.
It's Hell on Earth.
That's the one where Pinhead comes out of that statue.
Oh yeah, that one was such a weird movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, right. I think it's this moment.
It's like peace out.
Whereas I see Keith David.
I like how they send so much cop cars just for one little house.
Well, we got to get rid of these homeless. So.
Look at the SWAT team here is coming out. It's a riot.
Yeah, well, in fairness, Trump does want to pose in front of that church with a Bible.
Oh, they're coming to homeless.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, that's messed up. Yeah, I like how this guy's nonchalantly walking.
Yeah. Well, no, and it's haunting. Like at the pace, like they're not going at a fast pace. They're just like creeping.
It.
Yeah, they're just creeping up on these fuckers, and it's just
trying to be intimidating as hell.
Yeah.
And then they're like slowly, like everyone's sprinting.
Yeah.
I like how they just purposely like tap them like it's football.
The fat guy's like, "Peace out, I'm done."
Yep. Hold the line.
Yeah. Don't go through me.
Well, there were protests right behind my place.
Yeah.
After the George Floyd thing.
Yeah.
And I never saw a dump truck or a bulldozer.
I like how Roddy Piper's just looking for like anything.
He's trying to find his tools. Yeah, right here. Apparently, this is something that legit happened to him in real life.
And he's like, "You coward."
Yeah. It's like, fuck this shit.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Oh.
Friends like Frank, huh?
Oh, the car.
The showers, no.
Hey, I'm in here. Can I masturbate?
I was thinking taking a deuce.
Making the boom boom.
I like how he looks and then jumps.
And then this
really realizes it's something they're doing in that church. Is what brought this on.
And then this scene is disturbing as hell. Just how
the priest.
Well, just how like they're silenced.
Yeah.
Like how like you hear them screaming and then you don't hear them screaming. Like it's like you hear them making noise.
Makes you wonder if these are actually humans or the aliens.
Yeah. It's like and it's like you hear them and then you don't hear them anymore. And that's fucked up. And then apparently
messed up.
Yeah. And then apparently I guess this was a thing too. This is another thing that Roddy Piper wanted to have in there, in that he was like, that was me. He goes, I was that kid. And all I wanted was somebody to reach out to me. And so that's why they threw that scene in there. Yeah.
You're done fucked up, son.
Because they talk. I think it's on the audio commentary. He talks about that.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to hear more. Like, I would love to hear from their point of views.
Yeah,
they have a commentary track on this disc.
Yeah.
Well, I don't got the 4K disc. I'm sorry.
It's on the regular Blu-ray too.
Yeah. I don't got that either. All right.
Gotta get on that, man.
Sorry, brother. I can't do it. No. I'll have to check it out sometime.
Yeah. And I love how they're just in like this weird pot smoking squatter's place.
I like
one guy just keeps on trying to rush the line, and
if at first you don't succeed, you know.
It's like they keep using the same footage just from different angles of him trying to like rush the line.
Yeah, this dude, fucking pot smoking squatter.
And that's the last we saw of the kid from Flowers in the Attic.
I like how this guy just wants to smoke it up. He just gives zero fucks anymore.
What was that? Oh, what was that movie? Cabin in the Woods.
Oh yeah,
where the pothead is the only one that sees what's really going on. It'd been funny if they crossed this with Half Baked. It's a special type of weed you smoke that lets you see everything.
Oh,
did you see they're making a sequel to that?
Cabin in the Woods was a great movie.
Yeah, I love that flick.
Oh, yeah.
The ending was amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then of course somebody's like, "Hey, let's make a sequel." And Joss Whedon went, "What?"
Yeah. Oh, he found his binky.
He's like, "Where's my backpack?"
Yep. Those tools were expensive.
And the 90s weren't that roaring.
No. It's just a lot of, like, fluorescent colors and...
Ooh, baby.
Was it color-changing shirts?
Yeah. Slap bracelets.
Yeah. And lots of Aquanet.
Yep.
Like, women's heads become fire hazards.
Oh, man, the whole place has been cleaned out.
Oh, man. I left all my my clothes in there. My alcohol was on there. What
Man, they took my stereo.
Oh, the trap door was there.
Like my hi-fi. How could you not see it?
So, something, too, I'm realizing, and I'm sure
they painted over the wall.
It was a character thing. Notice he's wearing a wedding band.
Yeah.
You know.
They painted over the wall.
Well, yeah, we said they live, yeah. We sleep. Yeah. But those lousy chumps forgot their plankton.
Suckers.
Those fat cats forgot all these boxes.
Yeah,
he's like, I want to know what's in here.
I can get some money for this.
And then he finds out it's a condom box.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Better start using
Famous
them.
alley.
Yep.
Yep.
This is where Chris goes every morning.
Yeah. I pray and
you put a rug down. You find which way they shot the film, so you can pray in the direction.
This is the Holy Land right here.
Yes.
Hey, where was this film made?
L.A.
Yeah.
Carpenter usually films his movies in California.
Does it really?
I mean, come on, Halloween was supposed to be in Illinois, but they filmed
They had
that
fucking
in
palm
California.
trees. Yeah. Like,
They had to import leaves in to make it look like fall.
Gosh.
then,
You know what's funny is I tell a lot of people, because I used to be a camp counselor at Crystal Lake, so I tell a lot of people that's where Jason was filmed, and most people believe me.
Crystal Lake, Illinois, the most furthest from a lake.
Hey, we got a little lake. It's just not much.
It's just
It's a pond, but it's a lake. But I tell everyone all the time, I'm like, I was a camp counselor.
Yeah. I love how disappointed he is, though. Like whenever he's like, "Oh, they're just glasses," and then here it is.
He was expecting for some.
Yeah.
Well, because he's stylish.
Yep. And then, hey, wait a minute.
What's wrong with these glasses?
Yep.
Turns everything black and white.
Yep. And he's also noticing kind of like, my head kind of hurts after wearing these.
He's like, obey what?
That's all, and that's a matte shot.
Obey these nuts!
All the stuff here. All these are matte shots. They're not actual.
Yeah, you can tell they look like still pictures.
Yeah.
There's no movement.
But that's what you need.
Yep.
He's like, oh, baby. What it should say, come to me.
Yeah.
And I love this one.
Come in the Caribbean.
Oh, my gosh. It shows a sexy chick.
It's like marry and reproduce. Yeah.
Do this.
Yeah.
Marry and reproduce.
And I gotta say, like,
the best one is the dollar bill.
Yeah,
that's the best one. Is the dollar
I gotta
bill.
say, like, this, he does have some like serious acting chops in this scene.
He really took this seriously. He thought this was going to be his way out.
Yeah,
just too bad the movie bombed.
Yeah,
yeah. Isn't that a shame? Because he definitely actually did.
It's not because of him. It's just
consume.
Like a movie like this, you wouldn't want to release it like in October.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a summer movie to me.
Yeah, I would have put this out in the middle of summer.
Yep.
When was it released?
I think it was released in like October.
Let's see.
Yeah, I bet this dude done better in like June or July.
The guy running the newsstand, he actually was a homeless guy who John Carpenter hired, and then he went on to have like several other film credits too.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Stay asleep, submit.
One just says boobs.
Chunky asses.
No,
chunky asses.
Oh my gosh. Dude, if it said boobs, I'm like, I was actually looking.
Stay asleep.
Watch TV.
Do not question authority. Ignore apathy.
Oh yeah, this is.
Hey, look, Cher. Is she an alien?
Oh, if she can turn my... She certainly sounds like an alien.
What's your problem?
Yeah. I love how they're all the for the most part. I think the lizard people are all the same actor. It's the Asian guy.
Amada.
Yeah,
Amada.
Yeah, because he was always like the fight choreographer, and he's the guy in Big Trouble in Little China who pulls out the baton, and he goes, "Where'd you get that?"
There's like no lips.
No.
It's cool when you see it in black and white, but when you actually see it in color later on, it looks so bad. It looks so bad.
Where they basically have like camo skin almost.
Yeah, it's like they're blue and red spotted, and the eyes are like silver.
Nope. What's wrong, baby? Oh,
and you said this guy was homeless?
This guy, yeah. And then like he went on to have like somewhat of a career after this. Oh, here it is.
This is the best one.
Yeah,
that's the best one.
I bet you he was hanging around the movie production. They're kind of like, you know what, you would be a good whatever, and then that's what they used him as.
Yeah. And this voice is John Carpenter's voice.
Is it really?
Yep.
Just slow down. Well, that's the thing is, whenever you in a John Carpenter movie, whenever you hear a recording, it's Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Like in The Fog.
Yeah.
What was it? The Fog and The Thing.
Well, and then Escape from
the computer and The Thing was Adrienne Barbeau.
And then Escape from New York is like that little intro that's Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah. And then just look at the maid too, just like how just checked out she is. I love that. This is one of my favorite scenes of all time. Just what he says. Yeah, you're okay.
Formaldehyde face.
Yeah. Call the cops.
Hey, it's the lady that got possessed in Prince of Darkness.
Father!
So if they can see what's really on the labels,
how
do they know what's what?
Yeah. Well, it's funny though because, it's something that we'll point out whenever we hit the end, but it's an interesting thing that Carpenter kind of threw in that it really just kind of makes you wonder who's really in control. I mean, this is supposed to be Reagan. I think this is just a puppet. Yeah, it definitely is.
I feel like this could be a Tales of the Crypt episode.
No.
Kind of like Twilight Zone, yeah.
Either or.
Yeah.
Figures it'd be something like this. I love this. And that's Jeff and Nada.
Yeah, trying to act all old lady.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God,
back in 1957.
It's an alien Karen.
You're okay.
Alien.
This one really fucking ugly. And I love
Formaldehyde face.
Yeah. But I love it because it basically kind of shows, because no one's going to believe what he has to say because it's so fucking out there. Surgeon.
I'm my own stunt man.
And then...
I like the formaldehyde face.
Yeah, formaldehyde face.
You're ugly.
You're
mama,
okay.
Your mama
this
says
one.
you're ugly. Hey.
We have one that can see.
Oh my gosh. When I take off my glasses, you're okay.
Yeah.
Put it back on, you're one ugly motherfucker.
And then this is great. I love this line too. The lady looking in the mirror or looking in the window.
It's like, well, perfume
Yeah. Yeah.
Like putting perfume on a pig. Oh my God.
And then This guy was one of the kids from the movie The Cowboys with John Wayne.
Your mama.
Oh my god.
Your mama left him on my nightstand.
Well, they talk about this, how like that's him as well, and how that actor the real life actor is like 6'5" or something. They had to put him on a board, so so you look
probably wearing lifts.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go for your voices. My stupid thing froze, so you keep going. I'm listening.
And he's about to clothesline him.
Boink.
Boink. Yep. There we go.
Doink. You know what this movie needs? Those sound effects from Batman and Robin.
Oh my gosh.
Like a little quick draw here.
Boink.
Dip, police brutality.
Your reaction to those sound effects are the best part of that episode. You're just like, fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you. Hey, they did a really good job.
Luckily they secured that shotgun.
And the key was even still in it too. Of course, maybe that's showing their arrogance. I don't know. But here comes one. This is probably the most famous line from
a movie no one saw.
Yeah. And this was, of course, one of his lines that he had written down that he gave him to put it in the script.
Hi.
Would you like to start alone, sir?
Yeah.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. ...
You
know what would have been interesting? What's on the American flag?
Oh, man. Every time I hear that line, I'm always taken back to playing Duke Nukem 3D.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They stole lines from this and Evil Dead.
Yep.
That fucking head exploded, bro.
Well, something has to explode.
Come on, RoboCop him. Shoot him in the dick.
Mama don't like no tattletales.
Oh my gosh, RoboCop him.
Shoot him in the dick.
Your move, creep.
Ma'am, you have suffered an emotional shock.
I will notify a rape crisis unit.
Processing out now.
It's like nobody follows him. He just walked out the back door. I'm like, whatevs.
Hello there, little fella.
Oh, hey there. Don't you know? Oh my gosh.
Nice. And I guess it was just the shell. I always thought that was debris that was falling down, but no. In 4K, you can definitely tell it was just the shell. Oh, so
was it that smooth?
Funny thing he says here, like the line he tells, because he improv this line. Yeah. So the guy didn't understand what that meant, so at first he's just standing in place, like beating his feet. He's like, no, that means run off.
And then Evil Lynn shows up.
Yep. Meg Foster with her creepy ass eyes.
Well, she was very excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll always know her as Evil Lynn in the Masters of the Universe
I'll
movie.
always know her as getting naked in that Rob Zombie movie when I didn't want to see it. So.
Lords of
Lords of Salem.
Oh, jeez.
That is
too little, too late.
Yeah, it's like, hey, maybe if it had been around this time,
I'd have been excited about it.
But yeah, Meg Foster, no, not so
I think they did it for Creep Factor.
Yeah, obviously. But
all right, I'll be right back, boys. Go to the bathroom.
He's evacuating the banana vodka. The banana vodka thing is, in his streams, he has like donation amounts. If you donate a certain amount, he'll do something on stream.
Yeah.
So I think it was like if you donate $25, he'll do a shot of some alcohol. And he had bought a bottle of this banana vodka stuff on a whim because it was cheap and it was the worst shit ever. So everybody was like one stream. People were just like throwing $25 donations at him to make him drink it over and over again.
Hopefully he recouped.
So I always tease him about it.
Yeah. They're gone. Look at my creepy eyes.
Just keep driving.
Where am I going?
Married.
Yes.
Liar.
Please don't lie to me.
No.
Live alone. Your place.
There's a lot of glass. Was that a Beamer? Yeah, it's a Beamer.
Yep.
And of course she lives up on a hill. Oh shit! It's Grizzly Adams.
Oh, I thought that was me.
With his shirt open and shit.
I mean, that's the only way to do it.
Massaging his chest hairs.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Fucking
yes.
sandpaper.
One at a time.
Like,
Oil
you,
that
ever
shit.
play, you ever play Altered
Yeah.
Beast?
Oh, my
Hey, look.
gosh.
Oh shit!
I think we know which one the bear is.
Yep.
Oh, no, not Austin Powers? Oh, shit.
Good, baby. Very good.
Smashing, baby. Yeah.
Oh, man, he can't handle his liquor. And I love this scene, too, because it almost establishes that maybe he is crazy. Because the way she's kind of talking to him.
Oh, yeah. This actually definitely made me think twice about what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
I like how she's got like balls.
Yeah.
She's like mouthing off to him and shit.
I mean, you have to have balls if you're going to talk to Roddy Piper like that.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm talking to you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Time for a $25 donation.
No, $25 donation means I take banana vodka shots.
That's what I was telling,
That's what I was
telling
telling,
Jeremiah.
Get the fuck out of here. That was the worst. Get out of here.
Oh.
I remember one stream that I got like 4 people donating.
Yeah,
in order
I was telling them there was one stream where people just
Oh.
kept on doing it.
Dude, that was the worst stream, and I think I got hammered on it. Oh,
Yeah. It just sounded nasty.
it tasted nasty. Don't worry, Chris, I'll buy you some.
No, I'm okay.
It's premium too.
I bet.
And I love it because she's just like, it doesn't matter, even if I don't see it, I'm gonna say I saw it just to please you because you're fucking crazy. Because she's like, you're fucking crazy.
Awkward.
Creepy eyes.
Just creeping on him.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Piper's
always have to
asleep now.
I can see into your soul.
Oh, baby.
Oh, he's asleep. You can grab his gun.
That's the thing. Is like everyone was always saying the only reason she got acting jobs was because of Rise. She's not a bad actress at all. No.
Yeah, I love it too because he's
Okay. So on Thursday, I get a bottle of champagne.
Yeah. I like to have a classy drink. I like bubbles.
Okay, if you had to predict what would be Roddy Piper's classic drink, what would it be?
Old fashioned. I don't know.
Actually,
He's
I
a
was
whiskey
I was
man.
thinking of
Probably
Mad
a rye
Hatten.
guy. You know, he's probably a rye guy.
Yeah.
I thought Mad Hatten. That was the first thing I thought of.
You know, for all we know, he's a PBR guy.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
like,
no, Labatt Blue because I think he's Canadian.
Nah.
So-
oh, I call that Labatt Le Bleu.
Yeah.
It's a... Le
That's not-
PBR.
He's like, oh,
This gun shoots the bullets.
He goes, pee-pee patille. That's what I drink.
You would know what I would like for dinner. I would like the poutine.
He is right there, the pepper.
Yeah. Come on.
Would you like an appetizer, some French bread?
Would you care for an aperitif?
Oh.
Down on these
And
nuts.
I think, if I recall, she actually kind of hurt him in this scene.
That's a stunt lady. You can tell the hair is totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hair is totally different.
Yeah.
You can look at her face, it's like, what the fuck?
Well, because I know they did it for like several different shots, and one of the shots it was Meg Foster. And I think you talked about like, yeah, she actually hurt me during this.
I mean,
Probably
you
like
would
the
think,
plastic
like,
bottle or
9 out of 10
something.
times, they guarantee just they know a big body, they can hit it a little harder.
Well, he probably told her to do it full force. He's like,
Yeah.
I can take it. I've taken worse in the ring.
And then he's like, oh shit,
That'd
never
work.
mind, back off.
And he's like, and that's how you get prolapsed.
And yeah, I love this too. It's like, who is she talking to? Is it the police? We don't know.
Wink.
I think she's talking to Donald Trump.
Okay, don't worry, Holly. We'll be right over there.
You're my favorite person in the world.
You're the wonderful, But that's Roddy Piper, very dishonest. This John Nada,
Fake person.
fake name, John Nada. He's nothing. Very dishonest person.
And you're fired.
Would you like some McDonald's? Well, so obviously she called the cops.
Yeah.
So.
Or did she?
Oh, baby.
I can just imagine, like, every time there was a stunt involved, he was like, I can handle it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like I said, this was a low-budget movie, so there's
It's not
probably
like they really could afford a lot.
probably
of it,
easier.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, and that's probably why Jeff,
Nevada.
or he probably doubled as, I'm going to act, but I'll probably also do the stunt coordinator and everything. It's because that was his stunt coordinator on everything he did. Oh, you human clown!
I got a piece so bad. I landed on my kidney.
This is usually me heading home at around 4 a.m. trying to
Not get seen by the cops while you piss on a wall.
or just try to keep my shit together.
True story.
Yep, it is. Oh, none that I know of.
Whoop! We reenacted it for an episode of the web series that I used to do. We did like true Chicago stories,
and that was mine. Yeah.
Talking about almost getting arrested by the cops for pissing in public,
and I was drunk, but I didn't want them to know.
That did I know?
Yeah, exactly. Whenever they go, you have any distinguishing marks or scars? I go, none that I know of. And they go, what? I go, none that I know of.
Let me tell you one more time.
Yeah. Did you hear what I'm telling you?
I spoke Spanish, but you still should know.
I've never seen a grown man who loves purple as much as Frank.
He's really all about the purple. He might be the Joker.
Yeah. And purple. Oh, I love purple.
Like also Kim Basinger shows up. This is my movie.
Also, it makes you wonder how long he was waiting by the water cooler for Frank to show up.
Just waiting for him to get a drink of water.
Yeah. Hey, it's his headshot.
This is probably when he auditioned for WWF.
Yeah. And of course, notice how nobody's really even noticing it. It's just
It wasn't a daze.
Yeah.
Just so happens that's where
Sons of
Keith
bitches.
David's car is parked.
Yeah.
I've never seen a garbage truck like that.
And you haven't lived.
Start living, baby.
I love the little you can hear the sort of conversation that's going on between the garbage men where they're like, "Oh fuck you, move your ass."
recycling truck.
Oh, it's just that thing probably smells awful.
Must be Christmas. There's a lot of tinsel.
Yeah.
I did, bitch.
Yeah.
A little comedy mixed in every once in a while.
Aren't you trying to get out of the garbage truck?
No,
Like,
no,
you do
no,
want
no.
to get out
Just sleep in
eventually.
the garbage truck. No biggie.
Yeah.
It's not even like garbage. It's like all cardboard boxes and shit.
It's very green, except for that styrofoam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like no biggie. Nobody cares.
Oh my god, is this a crossover between John Carpenter and Men at Work?
Oh yeah. Well, it does
my
have
gosh,
Really,
Men at
Charlie
Work.
Sheen and
It has
Emilio Estevez fighting in the
Yeah,
movie?
and it has both Cy Richardson and Keith David, who are both in Men at Work.
That's funny. I didn't even think about that.
I haven't seen that in a long time. I sense a fight coming up.
Derp.
Durr. Yeah.
Mhm.
What?
Well, here it is. Derp.
Durr. Yep.
Derp.
Oh man, it's in his
It's in the
backpack
piss
smelling
water.
it.
It's in the
Yeah.
piss water.
Oh, they're gonna be rolling around in it here in a minute. So, not this year.
Are you ready to rumble? No, you can hear Shao Kahn. Round one, fight! They don't look like they're really pulling their punches. Like I said, it's choreographed really well.
Well, and also the way, like, think about like where the camera is at.
Yeah.
It's like angled to where it looks like they're making contact.
But it's like one shot right now, and that's kind of that.
Yeah. Put on my glasses.
He uses his elbow a lot in this, I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, you got it.
And his
And
knee.
there's a lot of nut shots
Yeah,
in
I
this
was gonna
fight,
say
too.
he definitely uses his knee.
Like,
I said, put the glasses on, you motherfucker.
like, I don't have a gun, so I can't shoot you in the dick. I'm just going to knee you in the nuts.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I told you I didn't want to be in this.
Oh. Love this.
Point!
Dirty motherfucker.
So he headbutts him, which is
Yeah.
considered the dirtiest of the dirty in the UK.
Oh my gosh.
That movie, like they cut out shots of in fight scenes in movies in the
Have
UK.
headbutting.
In episode 2, Star Wars, when Obi-Wan and Jango Fett are having that fight in the rain,
Yeah.
there's a shot where Jango headbutts Obi-Wan with his helmet.
Yeah.
That shot is missing in the UK
Yeah,
version of
oh.
the movie. Anything involving
crazy.
nunchucks, anything involving nunchucks, headbutts, or like getting kicked in the junk.
I knew the nunchuck thing,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that. Yeah.
Like ninja, the
That's
word
gonna
ninja was
scratch up
banned.
those lenses.
Yeah, the word ninja was banned in the UK for a little while. So like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles over there, the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
Oh wow.
The UK got hang-ups.
Oh, don't ruin his purple wife beater.
Trust me, it's done. It's toast. This is like dirty fighting right here. Boink.
Oh.
On concrete, no less.
And then, I mean, but notice how they cut
The
away.
biting, yeah, the biting.
Yeah, they cut away. So like that, they probably were not landing from that. Like you know.
They're probably just like we're sitting down on the ground
Yeah.
already. They just like laid back.
Yeah. And just that piss water they're rolling
Ugh.
around in is just like, or even just like the shitty all of garbage runoff. And so if you ever walked in the back of an alley,
Why
you
would
know
you put
that
his
smell.
eye out when
Yeah.
you want him to look through the glasses?
He only
I
needs
mean, that's
one eye.
that's the key, baby. That's the key.
No, six dick shots in a row, and
Yeah.
he gets right back up.
And at least
No.
one of those, I'm sorry, but at least one of those had to make contact in real life.
This is like where I'm like, this is when I saw this the first time. I was like, sure, with the car thing.
Yeah.
He's like, that's my car. I'm like, what? Yeah, okay. It just so happened to be parked there.
Was it? I was like, is it supposed to be his car? Or is he
That's what it
just?
says.
Yeah.
That's like his car. He's like, he's mad that his car got
Because I just
trashed.
thought he was mad because like he broke the window right by him, and it was just like, you were gonna fucking do that to me. And,
Yeah, he's like, I broke your window.
no. No,
Look at the back of
his head's all like
head. It is
scraped
all
up.
fucked
Yeah.
up. Doink.
All right, how far are you
That's
into the
what
movie
I'm
now? My movie just came back.
The time code.
Yeah, do you have the time code?
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah. Oh.
1 hour and 44 seconds.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, perfect.
And then here comes the.
Like, oh, we ain't done yet,
Yeah.
bitch.
Because he puts them like I think in an Eiffel suplex. I think is what it's called. Yeah.
Doink.
Yep. And that's the one where it's like Keith James like, okay, yeah, I'm done. That's it. I'm done.
TKO'd, baby.
Yeah, he's just trying to put the sunglasses on him right now.
Yeah.
He's dragging him.
Yeah.
He's dragging him out of the alley.
All right. I might be. I'll get it. I'll get on par.
Okay, yeah, he just saw the aliens.
Yeah.
He just saw the aliens. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
They're down on the ground for me right now.
He's about to say, "Life's a bitch." Yeah.
Come on.
So the ships are right above them. Yeah.
Okay.
They're,
So the ship's above?
yeah, they're huddling now. They're
hiding
no.
along the wall now. Life's a
Okay.
bitch. He's in heat.
Mine just got to the wall right now. So I'm like
Okay.
3 seconds behind you. That's fine. I'll
She's
deal with
in
3
heat.
seconds.
Yeah. I mean, she's back in heat. Excuse me. Yeah.
Meow.
He's like, if I look how they're
Yeah.
still fucking with each other when
Yeah.
they're walking around. He's like whacking him in the
Get
elbow.
fuck away. Yeah. Well, I love how like their faces are all swollen and shit.
But you know what?
They're
That's
not
how you
blood.
know they sold it.
Yeah. But it's funny how like Roddy Piper's still like whacking him with his arm
Yeah.
to like fuck you.
I mean,
Hey,
they're
look,
both kinda-
Daniel Roebuck is sleeping in the corner there.
Oh shit. Well, what's a mustache ride?
Yeah.
I feel like
You
that's
got my
a typical
cheese
fight.
whiz, boy? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
We like it rough. He smashes it out of his hand. He's pissed.
This is one of those
Yeah.
hourly motels, or
Yeah, this is where you go for the sexy time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. I like how they're just kind of like, gosh,
We're done.
we had a hard
Yeah.
day at work.
yeah.
I like how they don't even say a word. They're just kind of like, all right.
Like we take the cotton balls out of our mouth now.
I love Roddy Piper's line here. It's ain't love grand.
It's probably because of the room smells.
That's a great line.
Conform.
Buy, consume.
Take off shirt.
Oh,
I can
on
almost-
cue, baby.
I can almost hear my mother. Mm.
Squish.
Yeah. No. Oh no. No. Oh my.
Like, son, leave
God
the room right
damn.
now.
That's like
Come
when
on,
we saw
no.
Aquaman. God damn.
Mom, not again.
So she was getting so loud in the theater, a bunch of guys that were sitting down at the end of the aisle thought that she was having a stroke.
God damn.
Kept on going like, mm.
Dude, his eyes swollen too.
Mhm.
Do you think they actually punched each other?
I'm
I mean-
guaranteeing they hit each other a couple times.
Yeah.
Because I know Rocky Balboa and Mr. T did. Like, they
Oh, yeah.
purposely hit each other.
Mr. T took that shit way too seriously.
Well, and oddly enough,
And so did Dolph
Stallone?
Lundgren.
Oh, yeah. Well, Stallone told him, hit me. And he's like, all right.
You really want me to?
Yeah. But oddly enough, you bring up Mr. T. Mr. T and Roddy Piper fucking hated each other. Like, because it goes back to WrestleMania 1. In real life, they hate each other because, Roddy Piper, he was a guy who'd worked his whole life as a wrestler to get there. Yeah. And Mr. T just, like, he lucked into it by becoming friends with Hulk Hogan. And then, like, because that was I think it was the tag team match was Hulk Hogan and Mr. T versus Roddy Piper and Junkyard Dog. And yeah, and that's why, and then, like, the next WrestleMania, because Roddy Piper actually knew how to box. And so there was going to be a boxing match between the two of them, and he was pissed because T was not doing what he was supposed to be doing, like was not doing the routine they had worked out. And so I think he actually hit him at one point.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah. But yeah, the two of them, did not get along. And also, I never really understood this whole thing. Was he saying his dad tried to kill him when he was a kid?
His dad was
That's fucked up, man.
Probably why he left home.
Yep. It's on a little tree.
It's like Paranorman. Fucking trees, man. Kryptonites. Dude, like, if you had to pick one guy next to Roddy, this is the perfect guy with him.
Oh, Keith David?
Is that his name? I don't even know his name.
Yeah.
I have always known he's in a lot of horror movies. He's in a lot of movies. Great actor.
And does a lot of voice work too.
Yeah, I'll always know him from Gargoyles.
Yep.
Dude, phenomenal actor. Like, I don't know how that guy doesn't get enough love.
He still does.
He's in he was in Nope. Very recently.
Played the dad in Nope.
Yeah.
I've never seen Nope.
It's good.
I saw the movie X. Terrible movie.
I loved X.
Yeah.
I hated it. I was so bored. I was like, this is a porno and the worst, ugliest.
Now you got to go watch the prequel.
Yeah.
Which one's the prequel?
Pearl, which apparently Pearl is supposed to be really good. I haven't seen it yet.
They're saying that Mia Goth might get an Oscar nomination.
Mm.
Wait, but X was so bad. I was so bored out of my mind. I was like, this movie is terrible. Like, I don't want to watch this. Even my dad watched that movie. It was weird to talk about that movie with my dad because the first half of the movie is like porn.
You got fucking Kid Cudi letting his dick hang out.
I was like, this is getting weird. Like, why am I talking to my dad about this movie? Oh, yeah. This actor, I like this actor too. What's his name?
Peter
Jason. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this actor.
He's in Prince of Darkness. He's in
a lot of things.
John Carpenter likes to use the same people.
Well, and isn't he also? Is Peter Jason also in The Fog? I forget, or maybe I'm thinking.
That's the sheriff.
Yeah.
That's the sheriff from Halloween.
Yeah.
I was gonna say no, not The Fog.
That's Charles Cyphers.
Yeah.
The
and
Fog.
He was actually in Kills. He was actually in Halloween
Kills. Yeah, he gets killed.
Yeah. A lot of people got killed in Kills.
Yeah. Evil died.
You know what got killed in that movie? My patience.
Yeah.
Oh.
My love for that franchise.
Yeah, my love for that franchise was killed by that movie.
You know, I've only seen Halloween 1.
There's a couple of good ones in there.
Yeah.
You know what? It's gonna be like Friday 13th. I'm gonna start watching them. I'm on Friday.
I like 1,
13,
I like
8.
2, and I like H20.
And Halloween?
Yeah, 1, 2, and H20 basically did the whole thing that the new Halloween movies did, where it kind of erased everything in between.
All right. 1 was great. I mean, 1 was
a classic. Yeah,
there is the guy
there is the guy that fell apart in Prince of Darkness.
Yeah.
Which one?
There's a blonde guy with a mullet and a beard,
like a balding mullet.
Yeah,
like a very thinning mullet.
Right.
Also,
he was like handing out papers in the background.
I want to say this as someone who
there
wears.
He is. Just walk by in the background.
As someone who wears contacts.
Okay.
As someone who wears contacts, Roddy Piper has never put in contacts. Or Keith David, on the other hand, look at the difference on like how to put in contacts. Keith David knows how to do it.
All right, I'm going to tell you right now, I've never done contacts either. So
he puts the whole thing up to his eye.
Yeah, like look at the difference between how one person does it and another person does it.
All right, I'm watching right now. I'm
See, that is how you put in That is how you put in a contact, is that you hold your eye open and put it in. Whereas Roddy Piper's he's like
the whole thing up there.
He's scooping it in and like, oh, I guess it'll just slide right in.
He's trying to put the case in his eye.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to put the lens in your eye. You're not supposed to look like you're
I've also never noticed the thing in the background where it's explaining the signal. Yeah, the signal, yeah.
Oh, that's genius, man. Nice. On both parts.
Yeah.
That's actually one thing I never paid attention when I first watched this movie. I never watched how they actually put the contacts in.
Well, yeah, no, because I remember seeing that. And I was just like, that's not how you put in contacts.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I would not know what I'm doing.
I would have, honestly, if I were John Carpenter, I would have cut that shot of them. I would have had them look at each other like this.
Yeah,
and
like,
next thing you know,
they were in the eye, yeah. Or maybe they open them up, or something.
No, it's funnier this way. I'm glad they kept it in.
Yeah. So they're the 1%?
Yeah.
No, I think they're a third, so.
Oh, well. Just like in V.
I like how you zoom up on his eyes.
That's how you know he's telling the truth.
Yep.
Ooh. Hey, they got a buffet table of guns.
Delicious.
Don't eat any of them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't know. That looks like a big. That looks like an apple pie over there. I don't know. I might want it.
I've always wanted a Rolex.
Yeah. Girl.
Ugh.
It's a tricorder. Or it's a Star Trek communicator.
And it's unconfirmed.
There he is. The guy with the beard and the mullet in the background.
Mullet,
that's the guy.
Yeah, look at this guy.
It's unconfirmed because it says on IMDb, but possibly Tommy Morrison, the bad guy from Rocky V, is in this scene.
What?
Yeah.
Because you know what, Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Go for it. Yeah, it's that old man right there in the hat.
Yeah.
Johnny, I'm going to tell you one thing.
Yeah,
come on.
Right. Where is it? It's the guy who they say works in the TV station. Yeah, Dave. Supposedly, I mean, it was one of those things where they're like,
just because he might look similar doesn't mean it is.
But yeah, IMDb has it listed as unconfirmed Tommy Morrison.
I dig that tiny, teeny little Uzi that Keith David's got.
Yep. That was to say, like, that particular. I think it's like an Ingram. I think is what those were, and they were really popular in the fucking 80s and early 90s.
Well, you know what the two girls from Night of the Comet would say in a time like this? Daddy would have gotten us Uzis.
Oh look, I showed up with my eyes.
God, you seem like such a perfect person.
I just loved your pecs. I had to come back.
Oh, the swelling went down in his face really fast.
I think they were staying in that hotel for a few weeks.
Yeah. I guess he said, we're gonna wait. Oh, because he said we're gonna wait, and it showed. Oh, and you see all the food and shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think they stayed there for quite a while.
Yeah.
Just out of sight. Anyway, they were looking for him more than they were looking for
Kate David. Yeah.
So guess who gets to do all the beer runs?
Mm-hmm. Derp.
Yeah. Oh, Tommy Davidson, no.
The merchandise.
Yes, yes. Save the glasses.
Oh no, Cy Richardson. Oh, and the dude with the ponytail, the Latino dude, he was in a lot of Carpenter stuff because he was in Vampires. He was one of the vampire hunters. I always remember him from Predator 2. He was the Scorpion. The Scorpion is ready. Yeah, that guy.
He's ready.
Yeah. Oh, and that kid.
Yeah,
is
that
another,
other guy. He's in every other movie.
Yeah.
I always remember him dancing to Aretha Franklin in Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Yeah.
In the Chop Shop.
Oh, and way to get that father-daughter combo killed there, Meg.
Good
Or
job.
Holly.
You did it.
Follow my beard.
Like, she wore a turtleneck to the shootout.
Oh, and that guy.
That's the guy who I said talks like a surfer.
Yeah.
In real
Whoa,
life.
was that the same guy that was
It's Endo.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Or Endo from Lethal Weapon, or the other.
He's a stunt man.
Yeah,
They actually show a lot of.
Oh, he's a
stuntmen in here.
stuntman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all. There's a bunch
it's,
of guys that they showed in
Al,
here that were stuntmen.
Leon.
Yeah. The thing is, I saw an interview with him on a documentary that I have, and you think that, he always talks with like an accent in these movies and stuff, but he actually he talks like a surfer.
He just kind of talks like this a lot. Yeah.
But then the interview was like, "Yeah, man, I was like so stoked to be in these movies."
Yeah. Well, there's the movie Cage, which we watched on another podcast, because he's in that. He's like a main character, and he basically just talks with his regular voice.
Yeah, man. He's like I
That's
love
crazy.
being in
I never
these
knew
action
that.
movies, man. It is so cool. Yeah.
Like Tubular, dude.
It's like, come on, bro.
It's tubular.
It's like, pshaw.
Shock, bro.
That stupid video of that surfer guy getting interviewed on the news. Where it's like, they were talking about like the waves being like really good for surfers today or whatever. He's like, yeah, I went out there and hit that wave and pshaw. And then I hit the tube and pshaw.
What the fuck?
Oh, and then there's this.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
No, not the hole in the ground. There's the thing that somebody's holding in this scene.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Watch the two soldiers. Watch what one of them's talking.
They basically just reused some prop, like they recycled props
from another movie.
Yeah, and you'll know what movie as soon as you see it.
Yeah, it's immediate.
Yeah.
Like I remember when I watched it the first time, I'm like,
Which
are
two
they doing
guys?
a
Why am I
crossover?
missing?
It's like, are they doing a crossover?
What did I just miss? What?
Huh?
What two guys?
Oh no, it hasn't happened yet. It happens in this scene when they're underground.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we talking about? I missed it.
Yeah. You'll see these two soldiers talking in a walkie-talkie.
It's
definitely
what the walkie-talkie
not
is.
a walkie-talkie.
It is.
It's a Ghostbusters prop.
Yeah. It's some kind of meter that picks up
Ghost
certain
energy.
things, PKs, if you
And
will.
then you find out who you're gonna call.
Yep.
Bustin'.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
There it is. That's the PKE meter from Ghostbusters.
Oh my
He
god!
doesn't eat-
It is.
And I think he fucked it up because as he was like high-fiving, you see the little arms come back out again.
Yeah.
Like he hit the wrong button.
Like they got to
Oh
beat
my
the A-team.
gosh!
Bustin'.
It's
Bustin'
funny. You're
alien
like
makes me
3
feel
seconds
good.
ahead of me. So when you say "here it comes," I'm like, "Oh, ooh, I can watch it."
I believe this movie's pretty much over already.
Yep.
Dude, it's a classic, man.
It goes by so quick.
Yep.
Oh, John Carpenter movies do usually.
Yeah, he's got a flow. Oh, look at that segue.
Well, they got to clap for
Nice
something.
dissolve.
Yeah. So there was a luxury ballroom inside a
In the
parking
sewers,
garage.
yeah, in the sewers.
That's how you know it's premium.
And this dude was in Roadhouse. He played Stratemeyer. He's become an abuser.
I've actually never seen Roadhouse.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. He's the guy who owned the car
Mustache.
dealership. Yeah. Just wait till this alien finds out.
Is it time to not be nice?
I was gonna say, just wait till this alien finds out that this is Brad Wesley's town, and he shouldn't forget it. So,
Does that mean Roddy Piper's going to have to rip out someone's throat with his bare hands?
Santa Claus lost his beard.
Oh,
Lovely party.
very nice, very nice.
Oh yes, posh. He's missing his monocle. He must have gotten surprised.
How do you drink wine when you don't have lips?
Just pour it down.
Oh, very carefully. Oh.
Even the alien has the mustache.
I'm waiting.
Oh.
I'm
Now that is
Oh,
pretty-
shit.
No Good old
Hey, he
buck
cleans up pretty
flower.
good.
Yep. For a filthy old drunk.
Welcome aboard.
Does he not see them holding guns?
Well, no, because remember they put it.
They hunted him under
yeah,
their shirts. Okay.
yeah. I'm extremely gullible, or just drunk.
He's probably
Both.
Both.
I mean, why not? The champagne is free.
Yeah. I get paid to drink this.
Well, I guess he went from a bum to this, so.
Basically a rich bum.
Yep.
I mean, that's why he's chowing down that freaking champagne.
It was just kind of funny watching the way he was walking when he was in the homeless community or whatever. He was like shuffling around and all that. And now he's just kind of like, I'm hoity-toity.
Yeah. Well, no, all I can think of is the episode of The Simpsons where the bum who created Itchy and Scratchy or whatever, and it shows like when he gets all the money, what he spends his money on, like a solid gold house and a rocket car. I see this guy. That's all I can think of. Oh, and here was their big effects budget.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder how much they spent on this shot.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
I love how it's
I
like.
remember they ruined
windy.
that in the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, did they show this in the trailer?
Yeah, they showed the teleporter thing in the trailer. I remember thinking, I was like, why would you ruin that?
I mean, I guess it makes sense,
They're
right?
just like, oh no, you got to show the special effects shot to make people go, oh, it's a special effect.
They won't.
I think that's what it was.
Barely.
Right?
Yeah,
It's it's a vehicular lens deal.
Yeah.
Or shit.
You're a corporate whore.
I think they're like, Benedict Arnold here. Boss. Looking sharp.
I'm going to take you right where you need to be.
Does his tuxedo have tails? I can't tell. He seems like a tail guy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Where's the horns?
Well, these lights aren't blinking in sequence.
So make them blink out of sequence. That's what Bud is thinking right now.
You know what? At least he's got something.
Yep. Hey, he's made good.
I'm getting in a character.
Burl Lives over
Just
here.
so happens, this is where you need to be to stop a signal.
Cable 54. Well, if it's cable, I mean, it's not a network. I mean, it's not even like a network affiliate. I mean, wouldn't you have to like pay a special price to get the signal anyway? This is the third time this has happened this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh my God, grabs him by his beard.
My enchanted beard, my only weakness. Haven't used that one in a minute. So.
Did you have that in your comic book?
Oh my gosh.
I want to see that in issue 3.
My only weakness?
No, my enchanted beard, my only weakness.
Oh. This is back when the Desert Eagle was kind of a new gun.
It's
So
all
movies
fancy
tried
looking.
to, movies would try to like show it off. It's like that and the Beretta around this time were like they're sleek. We got to show them off.
They're gonna leave us alone.
Not this guy.
He's gonna tell them about crypto.
Well, there it was.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho,
Right.
ho, ho.
What the hell was that from?
Die Hard.
Oh, motherfucker.
It's not too far away.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Like, what's going on? There's only just bombs going on.
Don't you understand? We're live.
The stage like the alien jaw drop. I was like,
What?
As you hear him say hello to my little friend, okay?
the fog has followed them. There's something in the fog, and it's called Roddy Piper.
Did you guys ever see the movie Videodrome?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. James Woods with a vagina tummy.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of it.
Long
Not
live
this
the new
part,
flesh.
but with the TVs.
Oh God, did you see Crimes of the Future yet?
No, I have not.
It's on Hulu.
Okay. Oh, I
I watched it over the weekend.
Oh, you want coffee?
Also, say anything will fucking kill your kid. I don't know.
I wonder what the kids will look like.
He's like, let's move.
This is an average day at Goldman Sachs.
You've had Velveeta before, right?
I hate to interrupt you.
Crimes of the
I love
Future.
that. I hate to interrupt you, folks.
I like how he pats her hand. You're a very kind lady.
I like how he's very nice about it. Like, hey, I hate to
He's
interrupt
treating
you
all the
guys,
humans.
but-
All the humans he's treating nice, and all the aliens he's like, "Yo, fuck you!
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you,
I'm
motherfuckers.
gonna shoot you right between the balls."
Hey,
There's got to be another way.
Yeah, it's called the Stairs.
I mean, it's a John Carpenter movie.
There it is.
Yep, there it is
The
again.
PK meter.
They're gonna bust some
Oh, he's
ghosts.
back.
You know, busting makes them feel good.
I can't
That
believe
guy,
you.
that guy had
That was
very-
Richard Dawson's stylist from The Running Man.
Yeah, I was gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
he had a very effeminate run. Like, oh my god, they've got guns
Wait.
even.
Did you guys notice the guy holding the chick by the hips?
Yeah,
he was doing a
I
slow
did.
dance? What is that?
Well, you know, he was just taking
That
advantage
was called sexual harassment in
Yeah.
the workplace.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Taking advantage of a terrible,
Hey.
you know.
But you know what? It's comfort. I like how they're like, okay, don't hurt us. I look at Roddy Piper. He has to intimidate the whole way through. Isn't that crazy?
I'm picking up some strange readings, Ray.
Yeah, lay down the trap.
Oh my gosh. Slimer's up there.
It's right in front of me, Ray.
Come in, Ray. I like how you never see. Clearly they just had. It's the one prop because you never see it. You see people have multiple ones of them, but it's
this is them running out of money.
No.
That's what this is. It's
Yeah.
them running out of money for the finale.
Dude, Roddy Piper's got some like freaking sniping abilities.
Seems to have a lot of things in his pockets, or maybe he's just happy to see us.
In D&D terms, he's got the pants of holding.
No, he's
Yeah, it's
looking
like
great.
you can tell that this was supposed to have like a pretty big
Yeah,
finale, and it's kind of very low key.
yeah.
Dude, this ending's amazing. I love the ending of the movie.
Mhm.
It had me say like WTF, but it was like I was always
And then,
Oh shit!
oh no, Holly! How could you? I remember, because I saw this at an age where I probably shouldn't have, and that moment kind of freaked me out. I'm like, hey, wait, what did she just do to him?
You know what the funny thing is? Like her, like the way she grabbed it and like threw it, it was terrible.
Mm.
Like she was not even good at it.
Oh, I'm clear. Oh no, Holly, you dirty bitch. That too, Holly.
You know what? I never trusted her because of her eyes.
Yeah,
I don't like those eyes.
I mean, she's pretty much alien already. So,
I know, right? Here's the difference. I'm Roddy Piper, motherfucker.
Holy shit! It's Blue Thunder.
so there is an editing snafu that happens here, and I'll point it out the moment it
Oh, yeah,
happens.
point it out.
Yeah. So it's after he
shot.
It's after he takes care of her. Now notice, the gun he has, it's like, like one of those, it's like a 22 automatic pistol.
Ooh, that's a shot.
He's pointing the 22 automatic pistol right there. That's a Desert Eagle.
Desert Eagle, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but I don't think that 22 pistol would fucking destroy that like that. And brought the
it's
bullets.
Alien tech, man. You don't know.
I mean, the Desert Eagle, yes.
I mean,
but,
look at that. Look at that shot. That's one shot, baby.
Yep.
And then the one final.
Yep. The final
last burn.
Fuck you. Literal fuck you that he does here.
The final burn.
Fuck you!
It's like he had to pick his own hand up. You see it?
Yeah.
He had to pick his hand up.
And then I love this. What is it? Oh, Corey, it looked like shit. Yeah. Oh, a nice little jab.
People are like, whoa, who are these people?
Or not Molt, that was Siskel and Ebert. He's like, yeah. And then, but no, see how like even the alien is just hypnotized by, like, he's just, the signal's working on the alien too.
Everyone's looking at it. Titties.
Oh, boobies. Marry and reproduce.
And then,
boobies.
and that's the movie. Hey, what's wrong, baby? But yeah,
I mean,
like
that's one way to end it.
Yeah, but no, I love the fact like that last little kind of bit there at the end where the alien is just staring at the TV, just like that guy was at the beginning, which kind of makes you wonder. It's like, well, who the is it really? Are they really successfully taking over the planet, or are they just as much slaves to the signal as everybody else?
Oh, the bear was Larry Franco.
Oh.
The guy that produced the movie.
Right.
There's Jeff Amata. Real cool.
Was he actually listed as bear? I didn't see.
It said neighbor.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say.
I'm like, wow, very, very bold for them to call him that.
And he's the first.
It was a rar.
So this movie was made with very little money.
Yeah.
Which is probably why Kurt Russell wasn't in it.
Yep. Oh.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
No, but no, like I said, I used to love watching this movie. It's hard to watch it now just because like a lot of it, because a lot of it, the temperature of the country and everything like that, just a lot of it kind of came to fruition. But it's still an entertaining movie. I love
it's
classic.
a classic.
Yeah, I love dystopian sci-fi. The idea that these things are basically like we're letting them take over. Like not even realizing we are.
Like, yeah, you may be getting rich now, but you're going to be suffering later.
Yeah.
But like I used to, as a kid, I used to take this as just an action movie.
Yeah.
Like a sci-fi action movie.
Yeah, when it's
like you watch it as an adult, when you start learning the way things work. And
yeah,
you're like,
it's so much deeper.
He was trying to say something.
Yeah. Which is kind of like, well, even in the thing, it's like there's
Cold War paranoia right there.
Yeah.
Like who's a communist?
Yeah.
Well, there's deeper meaning behind like everything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like John Carpenter's thing. Is like,
yeah. Like I said before, that dude seems to always be ahead of the curve. I mean, I have not seen The Ward, but maybe if I watched it now,
it's got Amber Heard in it. You really want to watch it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you know.
She might accuse me of doing something I didn't do.
Yeah, putting her in a bad movie.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it's just like a lot of his stuff. It's always, like I said, it always just has like it's so far ahead. Like you watch it when it comes out. It's like, oh, it's a bomb. But then fast forward, 20 years, and it's just like, holy shit, this is happening now. He knew,
Like, did you have a window into the future?
It just makes you really think. That's like the crazy thing is like John Carpenter always likes to make you think in his movies.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like you said, like his thinking process is not in the era that the movie's made.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like he saw where things were heading back then, and this is what they like his version of what would have been. If we continued on that path, this is what it would look like 20 years from now. And then you know what? It kind of did.
And the thing is, like he clearly said. I mean, I think it's even on like one of the on the commentary, or not in the commentary, but in the interview on the BluRay. He basically says, "I wrote this about Reagan's America," and and sadly enough, Reagan's America is kind of what
came back.
Yeah.
I mean, history repeats itself.
Yeah, I mean, Reagan's slogan, "Make America Great," And another slogan by a certain someone, he said, "Make America Great Again,"
Don't hate. You're not mad at Mike.
Somebody did it.
I just can't. Well, to show the impact that this movie had on the whole MAGA thing, it's just like, remember that painting that I forget what artist did, where they basically made a certain somebody look like one of the lizard monsters from this movie.
I have a T-shirt of that.
But yeah, so yeah, They Live.
Awesome.
Fucking great movie, man.
Classic.
Underappreciated classic. Love it.
Yep.
And like the thing is, like Roddy Piper, like you could tell he was like, I want to be a movie star.
Yeah.
And he was really good in it. And then
and
what was the next movie he made? Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Oh yeah, forgot he was in that.
It's a shame. Like after this, he never panned out, right? Besides wrestling.
Granted, he made a lot of those movies and probably made money off of them because, he
did make money, but
a shitload of direct to video movies he made, and I'm sure he made a lot of money off of that. But at the same time, it's just
not what you wanted.
Yeah, and he never really had to keep going back to wrestling, and that's
Hogan.
Yeah. There's actually a really heartbreaking interview that he did. It was basically talking about I know he himself, when he watched The Wrestler, they had this big premiere of The Wrestler, and they talked about how while watching it, Roddy Piper cried. And
really?
Yeah. And because he was
reminded him of some stuff that happened to him.
Exactly. And then there was an interview that I remember seeing. It wasn't for John Oliver, but I remember John Oliver playing it because it's basically talking about how fucked up the WWE would treat its performers, and how he's in the interview he says I've got benefits that'll kick in when I'm 65 but let's be honest, I'm not going to live that long because of the all the stuff that his body had gone through. It's he knew, and he died at 61. So it's like Vince
McMahon promised a lot in the long-term run, but the problem is they actually had to get to it.
Well, they didn't get in. They didn't have insurance.
Yeah, that was the big thing with.
If they got hurt, it came out of their pay.
That was the thing with Jesse Ventura.
Yeah,
is he wanted. That's why he kind of got ousted, and why he left wrestling is because he wanted to start a union, because he wanted insurance, he wanted benefits, and they kind of ousted him. But then he became part of the Screen Actors Guild because he was doing movies. He was like, all right, fine, fuck it, whatever.
And then the governor.
Yeah. Jesse the Mind Ventura.
Yeah.
Hey, he was still great in The Running Man.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched that the other day.
Yeah.
Phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
That movie's still awesome. Come on.
I'm the cool. I do the cool of the gladiators. Captain Planet or whatever his name was. Or
my God.
Captain Freedom.
Captain Freedom, yeah.
When he comes in with that fucking Power Rangers suit on, he looks like Captain. No, was it Captain
Freedom.
Power? No, the Captain Power TV show.
Oh yeah,
he comes out with that big
the
suit
on.
I won't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, but all I know is he scores a goal in the end. So.
Yeah, with somebody's body. Oh no, that was Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Oh,
here is Sub-Zero. now Plane Zero, which is a great line.
I love that.
Oh my gosh, dude, he had
There's a couple of
best
stinkers.
liners.
Yeah, there's a couple of stinkers in there where when he kills Buzzsaw and
Maria
Conchita Alonso was like, "What happened to Buzzsaw?"
He had the split.
It's like, stop it, just stop it.
Hey, lights bulb.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. It's like,
Are these like Arnold Schwarzenegger just free speeching it, or is it actually planned?
The one that always gets me is when they're trying to leave the country at the beginning of the movie when he's got Maria Conchita Alonso with him, and she's like, I get sick all the time. I get seasick, car sick, because I'm gonna throw up all over. He goes, "Go ahead, won't you on this, sir?"
And won't you on this shot, yes. And then if you're making a scene, that will snap your neck like a chicken.
Anyway, they live. Yeah, still holds up, still fun.
Yeah,
4K transfer is really awesome.
Oh, always good times.
It clearly hurt John Carpenter's career,
Well, as every time he has a bomb, he bounces. Well, that's the thing. Every time he has a bomb, he bounces back. Because what's the movie he made after this? Memoirs of an Invisible Man. Yeah. Another really expensive movie. Yeah. Just so happened to star Chevy Chase in it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, and that was the movie.
King Toxic.
Well, the thing was that movie was the movie that introduced the whole idea of they talk about how a year or two later, the same technology they used to make him invisible won an Academy Award
Jurassic
for.
Park.
No.
Terminator.
No, actually, for Forrest Gump, because it
Oh,
was the same technology they used to make
His
Gary
legs-
Sinise look like he had
his
no
legs
legs.
disappear.
Yeah.
But like seeing
Yeah.
the behind the scenes video of that with them putting like those blue screen contact lenses in Chevy Chase's eyes,
Yeah.
look like a fucking alien.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Make that
Yeah.
dude suffer because
Fuck
he's a
that guy.
douche.
Yeah. He
Chevy
deserved- he
Chase.
deserved it.
Chevy Chase is in the live. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he's the king alien.
Yeah.
That's right. He actually is the one who actually creates this whole thing. It is Chevy of the Chase. My Twitch channel is called Coach Seando. It's nothing crazy. It's exactly my name. If you like beards, you like long walks at the beach, and you like to drink beers,
and
come to
survival
my
horror
channel.
All
And you
right.
like banana vodka, come my way.
If you
Make
have a
that
bottle,
donation.
if you have a bottle, send it to Shando.
Yes, please send it my way. I am at 123. Fuck you.
Avenue or street?
Wow. Drive, baby, drive.
Boulevard, bitches.
I
All right,
gotcha.
Well, Shonda, I want to thank you for joining us and thank you for choosing They Live.
Starting season 6 off right.
Yep. And for those of you listening, thank you for joining us. And remember, if you like what we do here, please, please, please like, subscribe, and most importantly, what should they do, Chris?
Chew bubblegum and share.
There we go.
I'm clear. Are you?
No.
And it's not a promo for Scientology.
Yep. Oh, God.
But it was.